Hello, dear friends. So today, I wanted to take a little bit of time to record this message because through everything that I've lived as of late, and through all of the through all of the things that I've seen, you know, uh, in whichever long I've been in this world, I think that I've learned something that has helped me form a narrative about myself that helps me drive myself in the world really well. And I think that there's a lot of people that need to hear a message like this in order for them to actually, find their place in the world and feel a little bit more belonging, feel a little bit better about themselves. And what I've seen is that a lot of people are living like really miserable lives. And like all of that misery is just like self-inflicted. It just comes from from whatever people demand from them, from whatever expectations society has about them, for whatever repressions they have to inflict on themselves because of that. And my advice for all those kinds of people, like from my perspective, is that like it, I think it's better if you just focus on yourself rather than trying to appease whoever else's minds or whoever else's demands about you, rather than just investing your energy and depleting yourself spiritually just out of that kind of stuff. like that's the wrong way to tackle things. It's a lot better if you actually just focus on yourself, to begin with, and maybe from that, um like if you actually have a lot of stuff inside of you that you know that you have to attend about yourself, like if you actually work on that first, like it's gonna make you a better person at large. It's gonna make you a better collaborator, somebody who belongs more, and that will eventually lead to a better life, right? And what I've seen is that there's a lot of people who put the needs of their parents above themselves, or the needs or a couple, but I think that but if if you sort of learn to make, to make peace with that element of yourself that needs your attention, your tranquility, that needs you to attend to it, to cater to it, I think that it just leads to a better life over time. Like, for example, so many years ago, there were a lot of people that were against me moving outside of my parents' household because it's not customary in the culture that I'm from. And however, I didn't care. Like I had certain aspirations, hopes, and dreams, and I just went through with it. Like of course, there were a lot of challenges to it, and it was a leap of faith. But I've been through that process so many times now, and each and every single time it's been for the better. So I think that I am convinced, I am qualified to tell people this, and there's somebody out there. And if that somebody is you who just graduated from college, or you who just underwent a major life event, or you who needs a little bit of solace or a little bit of consolation because of some heavy loss or some heavy problem that you have to deal with. Like if you feel that way, just try to like rekindle, you know, your inner sense of being. What do you need to cater towards yourself? What do you need to appease from that? Like work on that first. Try to be try to not, at least don't put like other people's needs in an exaggerated way above yourselves, up to the point that you're neglecting yourself, because that's never gonna lead to anything good. So, and believe me, and I know that it sucks to go against the current, it sucks to try things differently when no one else is doing that. It sucks to speak up sometimes, because like you would rather just keep the order in your context, not rock the boat too much. I mean, all of this doesn't mean that you should be disagreeable, or that you should be a bad person, or that you should be, hard to work with or whichever else. It absolutely doesn't mean that, and by all means, you don't want to do that. Like that's not the best situation to be in. But at the same time, however, the winning strategy is just that, like, just focus on yourself, like, disregard peer pressure, disregard society's judgment about yourself, disregard whatever opinions your family may have about yourself. Like, just forget about all that and just, like, work on yourself, focus on yourself first, focus on sorting that out first. And once you have that, like, other things will start happening. And again, I tell you, there's a couple people out there that needed to hear this. That's why I wanted to get my message out, because this has been paramount to my life, to get me from whichever other context I used to be in, to get me to a way better place, to get me to a way better career. But again, if I had listened to what my family wanted out of me, if I had listened to what my father expected of me when I was younger, if I had listened to the judgment of other people, I would have not done not even a fraction of what I've done so far. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get out there for. And feel free to, like, keep the conversation going if you identify with this. But, like, otherwise, I hope that this message reaches people, and that maybe somebody can identify with it. So whatever things you're trying to do in life, whichever situation you are in, I wish you the best of luck. Like, take care, and yeah, thanks for listening, guys.